Hello, guys. Good morning. Happy Monday. Right now, for me, it's Friday. I'm recording this on Friday, but hopefully you've had a good weekend. Let's get to work, okay? I miss you guys. I'll see you on Wednesday for our early release day. We'll follow up with some stuff. Yeah. Okay, before we get going any further, throughout points in this video, I'm going to need somebody to pause. So that could be the substitute teacher, or if one of you want to volunteer to be the official pauser, you can come on up and pause. You will know when, because I will say pause, but I'll also hold up this sign that says pause video. Alright, so when you see that sign, and when you hear me say it, pause the video for however long either I say, or if you're getting set up for something else, maybe you just get a feel for the class and then check in with people, see if they're ready to go, and then you can hit play again, all right? Here's your do now for today. I don't know why I'm looking over here as if it's on the screen. Here's your do now for today. You don't need to write this one down. You do not need a purple slip for today. So take about 10 seconds. Just think to yourself for these two questions. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. All right. Now, let's pause the video and check in. All right, guys, go ahead and pause and check in. Awesome. It's good to check in on a Monday. I appreciate you guys doing that. Okay, here's our job for today. We're going to do, this is going to be weird. We're going to try to do like a conversation in class like we normally do, even though I'm not here. So we'll see how this works with our dueling discounts. We'll do a couple homework examples together, like I said, and then you're going to have a group quiz that's open notes. You can talk. It's with your group. It is graded. That'll be what you'll spend the rest of the class time on, okay? So, let's get going. All right, so I got a question for you. You know those envelopes you get in the mail that have all those coupons in it, right? Imagine you got one of those, and you've got two coupons for the same store. Specifically, these two. Now, don't be talking yet. Don't be talking yet. Take about 30... No. How do I want to do this? Let's pause the video and talk with your groups. Pause the video for maybe about 2 minutes, okay? 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Pause the video for 1 minute and discuss with your group. Which one would you use? Okay? Go. All right. If I was with you guys in the class, I'm guessing I would have heard you say, "Oh, it depends." Yeah, you're right. It depends. But it depends on what? Now, I know we got a lot of hardworking, a lot of smart, critical thinking people in this class. Where's that tipping point to where it depends, right? Like, if I got something that's, let's say I have something that's $30. Is it better to use the $20 off or 20% off? Well, $20, right? Because if you minus $20, you're paying $10 for that item. That's a pretty good deal. Versus, I don't know, what if it was $1,000? What if you're buying $1,000, maybe a phone or TV or something? Would you rather take $20 off of that or 20% off of that? Probably 20%. I hope you would say 20%, right? Because 20%. Now, do you guys remember how to do percents? Let me get a calculator up here. Do you guys remember how to do percents? You can do it in your head. There's a lot of cool little tricks to think about percents in your head. But if we've got our calculator, remember you can do 0.2, that's 20% as a decimal, of times 1,000. Well, that's $200. So you're saving $200 off of this. You're going to be paying $800. That's a heck of a lot better than only $20 off, right? Okay, cool. Good thinking, right? Where's that tipping point, though? When does it become better to use one than the other? Can you guess? Can you think about it? I think some of you got it already. $100. If it's more than $100, you want to use that 20%. If it's less than $100, you want to use $20 off. What if it's exactly $100? Does it matter which one you use? No, right? 20% of $100 is $20. So use either one. $20 off. But if it's more, 20%. If it's less, $20. So question 2, ready? Imagine there's no fine print on the back. You can use both. Which one do you hand the cashier first? Talk with your groups for about 1 minute again. 1 minute, right? Talk with your groups. Go ahead and pause. 1 minute. All right. What do you guys say? Does it also, it depends? Yeah, I think it is. Does it depend on the same thing? Should we take $100 as the example? Like, is $100 the tipping point when you should use one or the other? I don't know. Let's pick something. Let's say something. Let's stick with that $1,000, right? Which would, I think we already decided taking 20% off of that would be best. You'd be left with $800, and you've got that other coupon to use. That's $20. So you eventually save quite a bit of money and end up with $780 you have to pay for $1,000. Hey, I didn't mention before, you don't need to be writing this down. This is just conversation quickly to getting our brains going. Versus $20 off. Well, so you got 1,000 minus 20. You got $980 minus 20% of that. What is that going to be? Oh, geez. 0.2 times 980 gives you 196. So 980 minus 196. Some of you might be noticing a quicker way to do this. Good on you. 784. 784. So you save a whopping $4 on your $1,000 purchase. I mean, would that be the same savings if you did another, like $500? $100? Think about it. Okay, last scenario. Ready? You're buying $30 worth of stuff. Which of these two coupons do you want to use first? 1 minute. Talk with your group. Begin now. All right. Let's just do the math on this one, okay? So you got two options. Let's visualize it a different way. Whoa. Let's visualize it a different way. $30. Let's say we do the $10 off. That brings you to $20 down, right? And then you get to take 20% of that. Well, 20% of $20. What's 10% of $20? 2. You want 2 of those. So $4. So minus $4, that would be $16. Okay. Let's do it the other way. Take that percent off first. What's 20% of $30? Well, what's 10% of $30? 3. And you want 2 of those $3 for 20%. So minus $6. You're at $24. And from there you get to minus 10, and hey, that's a little bit of a better deal. You saved yourself $2. That's pretty cool. So is it always better to take the percent off first? I mean, I think that's what was up here. We got 20% off first, and we got a cheaper total price than before. And down here, we took the percent off first. Is it always going to be percent off first? I want you to think about that. here's where we're going to be going next class, okay? Think about this as two functions, two things happening at once. We started with 30, and we took off 20% of that $30. All right? Parentheses. So let me make this a little more clear. We started with $30, and we took away 20% of that $30, right? Start with 30, take away 20% of that $30. And then what did we do? Well, after that, then we took away $10, $10 more dollars. $10 more dollars. So there's two things going on, right? Here's the first thing, and then this is kind of like the second thing. That whatever's left over, you took 10 from that. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind for next class, okay? We'll be coming back to it. For now, let's do some homework examples. Grab out this paper, okay? Pause the video, grab out that paper. Go. All right, we're back. I believe I posted a couple examples of these on our Google Classroom already that I did with my other classes. But let's go through a couple of them together. So you should have graphed these already. Now, if I'm going too fast and you do need to pause it, someone in the class, you can say, oh, pause. And then whoever's our official pauser, you can pause it. It's cool. This graph should look something like this. It starts down 2. It's a parabola. Starting down 2. This one, straight line, going through -1. The slope is over 2, up 1, something like this. This is a square root graph. We know they kind of look like that. And it's been shifted, right? Back 3 and up 1. So, like that. This last one's weird. Use Desmos. You know the y-intercept is 1. I believe it looks something like this. But we're going to want to know this key point here from 1. We're going to want to know that point, okay? You can get on Desmos later if you want. Let's do number 1. Let's do number 1. I like to do the algebraic version first. So how do you do this algebraically? Well, you're taking function f, which is this one up here, and you're doing something to it, right? We want to find out, well, what happens when you add 3 inside the parentheses? Well, if you're going to do it to one side, you got to do it to the other side in the same way you did it to that side, right? So we're not just plugging in x, we're plugging in x plus 3. So instead of x being squared, it's x plus 3 squared. Now there's still that -2 hanging out there at the end. And now let's graph it. It's still shifted down 2, right? That didn't change. It's still down 2. But this plus 3 here, right? We know plus 3 in parentheses goes to the left 3. It's showing down here also to the left 3. So down 2 to the left 3. There's your new starting point. There's the graph. There's the graph of f of x plus 3. And it's not just to the left. It's to the left and down because the original one was also down. We got time to do one more. Let's do h. Or number 2, sorry, h. So h of x is 2x minus 1. And this says negative. Well, if you're going to do it to one side, do it to the other side. The whole side. Right? Now that will change it to this. Starting at 1, down 2 over 1, straight line. Alright. Look on our Google Classroom for a couple more examples. We got to go kind of fast. My video time is going long. Okay, the rest of class, you are to be working on this group quiz. The substitute will hand it out. Work with your group. Staple all of them together when you're done, because I'm going to pick one random one for a grade. Open notes, open talk, go ahead. See ya.